and do a demo and review of the Delilah Cosmetics Timeframe Future Resist Foundation. Quite a long name. I featured this foundation in my recent favourites video, and I said that I'd do a demo, so here I am doing a demo. Yeah, this is what it looks like on with my brows and my concealer. I haven't powdered yet because I wanted to kind of let the foundation shine through. I really like it. I think it's wonderful. £34. I'll leave a link to it down below. So yes, if you want to see how it applies and my thoughts on it, then please keep watching. So the only thing I have on at the moment is the Estee Lauder Day Wear Advanced Multi-Protection Antioxidant UV Defense SPF 50 Moisturiser. I've recently gone back to using this. It's lovely. It's for all skin types. I know it is generally associated with the summer, but we're always kind of at the mercy of UV rays, so I think why not? And it's really nice. It's actually very primer-like, so nice moisturiser that. Okay, so that's the only thing I have on at the moment. So this, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, is a demo and review of the Delilah Timeframe Future Resist Foundation. This has SPF 20 in it. I thought I would come on and demo it. Why not? My shade is 4203 Shell. Love the packaging, it's beautiful. So I'm going to use, let me see, which brush shall I use for this? I think I'll use my trusted Old Faithful. This is a Use Spicy brush. You can get this on Amazon. I'll link, actually all my brushes are always linked down below, including this set, so if you're interested it'll be down there in the description box. I love these brushes, they're gorgeous, they're synthetic, wash really nicely. So I'm going to use that. So the only thing, as I said, I have on is my moisturiser. I'm going to pump a couple of small little pumps out of the Timeframe foundation. I like this foundation because, as you can see, the light is washing my actual skin out a little bit. But it's not too tan based. It kind of has a kind of like a peach undertone to it, this foundation. Well, this particular shade I have, which I really like, because it doesn't make you look too, I mean obviously I will sort this out in a minute because I'm very pale, but it doesn't make you look too tanned for like the winter months. I really like this, and they do so many different shades as well. This is one of the lighter shades, but judging by what I've seen from their kind of little indicator on the side, they do quite a few shades, so you should find one that matches. So I'm just going to buff this into skin with my synthetic brush. This, as I said, was featured in my recent favourites video, which I will link down below. And it is a really, really, really nice foundation. It's £34, so quite pricey. But, you know, I mean, I think it's worth it. I think you should always, where you can, stump for nice kind of skin-based products like foundations and moisturisers and things like that. So I think it's definitely worth it. And the thing with this foundation is it's not heavy. I mean, the coverage of it is nice, but if you don't want too much coverage from it, it's not like you pump a little bit out and you're kind of stuck with it. You know, you can build it up. That's a nice aspect of this foundation, which I didn't think would necessarily be the case. I thought perhaps this foundation was quite full coverage. Actually, it's kind of really moisturising and really quite light. So that's one little pump. And as you can see, when you spread out the pump on your face, it really does, a little bit goes a long way. So that's one little pump. I think with this foundation, you can definitely just get away with kind of saying you're just wearing a tinted moisturiser, because the coverage of it for the first kind of go is like a tinted moisturiser. Oh, glitter all over the place. That's the thing, wear glitter eyeliner once, you'll be wearing it for the rest of your life. I always bronze my neck up. Anyway, so don't worry about that. So that's the first little pump. As you can see, it's given some colour. It's not given too much colour. It's not given like, whoa, tan colour. It's given a nice kind of colour to my face. It is quite light reflective, but not in a sparkly way. I think it's light reflective in kind of a dewy way, which is very, very nice. But I mean, as you can see, it's not hugely full coverage or medium coverage to begin with. So this is where we're going to use another pump. You don't have to. I'm using tiny little amounts. It's not even a full pump. You don't have to, but I just prefer to. Kind of pushing it in for the second layer. And as you can see already from the side of my face, it's kind of starting to become a little bit fuller coverage. Okay, so that is kind of 2 pumps. I'd say that's kind of 2 full pumps. It doesn't look like it, but it is kind of about 2 full pumps. I really like this foundation. It's twofold really, because I like the fact that it's buildable. It is buildable. You don't just get, as I said, a load out and then you don't know what to do with it. And the second thing that I like is it's very moisturising. As you can see, if you're looking for a high-end foundation and you're looking for something new, then definitely try the Timeframe. I really, really like it and I've been using it a lot. I've had it for about over a month, and I have been using it a lot, and it's very, very nice. So I'm going to put my brows on and my concealer, and I will be back to kind of show you what it looks like when it's all on. So that is the foundation with my brows on, obviously, and the concealers that I'm using at the moment, which I will cover in another video. So yeah, that's what it looks like. I just put some concealer under my eyes. As you can see, I've got a brightening concealer under my eyes, and I just concealed some blemishes around my chin, and I think that's pretty much it. I really like it. I haven't powdered because I wanted to kind of leave it so you can see what it looks like. The glowiness, the extra glowiness that you're seeing is from the cream concealer that I'm using, but pretty much otherwise that's what the foundation looks like. It blends very easily. I've used it with a beauty blender as well, and it blends out very nicely with that, and as you saw me do synthetic brushes, it's very, very nice. So 10 out of 10 for the Delilah Cosmetics Time Frame Future Resist Foundation. I think it's very, very nice. I'll leave a link to the Delilah Cosmetics website and this particular product down below. If you've got any questions about it, leave me a comment. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that in case you're on the lookout for a new foundation, and yes, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye everyone.